Well, it was all very theme based, so they had very specific themes they had in mind for the topic idents. To bring the audience in a particular world and a particular theme. It's very handmade, but it's very skilled. It's very clean and precise, yet handmade and human. So that's the whole side they wanted to show. To actually pitch for the whole rebranding of the 7 TV network, and it was quite a long process before we could actually start the project. There was this whole step where they had approved the overall budget, and they flew us over to Russia to meet them. So the travel ident is actually my favorite one, and it was a lot of fun to create. It was also the first one we created, so it was this whole process behind creating the idents was still very new to us, and we had to communicate not only physical travel, which is what you would expect with a theme like that, but we had to communicate intellectual travel as well, which is more about reading books, getting to know yourself better, and being empowered by knowledge as well. So it's all about compiling all these almost stereotypical objects. We had books, for the notion of intellectual travel, but the books would open up and the planes would fly out of the books to, just folded from the pages to actually symbolize physical travel as well. So the construction one was more about creating a mood and a cozy atmosphere. It's basically starting from nothing, how you would create a very cozy environment that one would just like sit in and read a book in. So it's very handmade, but it's very skilled. It's very clean and precise, yet handmade and human. So that's the whole side they wanted to show, and it's very meticulous work. A lot of little pieces of paper, and everything is very carefully put in place.
Только дайте Любе сначала сыграть. Уж очень хорошо. Ой, ты песня, песенка девичья, ты лети за ясным солнцем вслед.
So the cinema one is, very, very typically what you would expect a cinema ident to be. It basically shows all the objects, let's say one would expect to see. We have the movie reel with the film strip going on the ground. We have a little cinema seat that unfolds and sets itself in place very comfortably. The spotlight, obviously, which is another stereotypical element of, almost behind the scenes of a movie set. The clapper, the popcorn, which is essential as well. And all this is, in a mood that's very burgundy, to evoke, theaters. This one was also a challenge to communicate a feeling, such as changing yourself, which is more based on something human, and it's communicating this with objects without falling in, stereotypical materialistic objects was kind of difficult.